Welcome back to the show, and now let's continue with the fun. Now, a whopping 71% of the Earth is covered in water, and 96% of that 71 is held by oceans. Oceans whose condition has been deteriorating because of pollution. The Ocean Salt Group has taken the initiative to rid these oceans of discarded flip-flops and transform the same into breathtaking artifacts. What the group is about and what they create, coming right up. Enjoy. Recent studies have exposed the escalating levels of pollution in oceans brought about by mankind and his activities. When the founder of Ocean Salt saw the danger flip-flops pose to the oceanic ecosystem, a dream of solving this menace while at the same time providing a bounteous solution was born.
Ocean Salt is a social enterprise that prides itself in cleaning our oceans and waterways here in Nairobi. We basically have a network of collectors that collect discarded sleepers from our weekly beach cleanup efforts at the coast of Kenya and in and out of Nairobi, landfills, Nairobi waterways. What we have, these collectors bring them here and we pay them 30 shillings per kilogram, so that enhances circular economy and what have you. Our founder is an ocean lover and saw a lot of ocean waste, ocean trash while at the coast, and also saw another problem, which was unemployment. Another bigger problem was people the children at the beaches were making toys out of flip-flops. So right there and then she thought she could combine those three ideas and make something that could, just could sell really well in the world. So, but first was conservation, then art. Everything here is handmade. The only time we use a machine is the sanding process. And the sanding process basically is just to make it smooth and remove all any thorns or whatever you may have that's unwanted. And then from there we wash it and off it goes.
With the driving force behind this group being conservation, ex-wood carvers who had to abandon wood carving because of environmental reasons suddenly found a new platform where they could still carry on with carving, but this time through a new medium with a positive impact on the environment.
So most of these artists are ex-wood carvers, and because in Kenya there's a lot of no more cutting trees, basically. People are woke now about the environment and whatever you. So they're now finding a new medium, which is flip-flops, to carve out or continue their craft. So it makes more sense for them to carve using flip-flops instead of cutting trees to do so. So yeah, most of them are already artists. So when they come here, they just have to learn to use a different medium.
The jettisoned flip-flops undergo a rigorous chain of refinement in a 7-step process before they can be shipped or displayed on the color-stacked shelves.
So this is our first step when we receive flip-flops. So we have to wash them before we use. So you can see these ladies are washing them. So we have to use the powder, soap, and then we have disinfectant where we have to rinse them after washing. The next step 2, after washing the flip-flop, we dry them along this bench before we use or we give the calf or the artist to use them. And this is where we also sort into colors, where you can see you have to get bright flip-flops or mix together with others. From getting the flip-flop, we have to make the block. Like now this one is a medium block. You can see all the flip-flops. We have already joined them. So this is ready to be carved, to be now a medium elephant. So the next step, we do the carving. You can see this guy how he's doing. And then after carving, we take them to the sandpaper. See how he's carving. So this is a medium alligator. So he's carving it before he goes to the grinding where you can do the smoothing. Yeah. So the first step is already flip-flop, and then after this one, it does carving. And then after carving, we have it's already carved. this is now where we get the finished product. As you can see, this is a bee. So it's already finished. So here is where we do the quality control. So after quality control, we check what is missing, maybe the eyes and the logo, and if there's any contact glues. So from there, we take now to the washing again. So we have to wash them with the powder soap and then disinfect them.
There was a time we were making pretty much everything. I think we still do, but our main market, our main bread and butter market was the zoos, aquariums, museum gift shops all over the world. And since those attractions in those places, in the zoos and aquariums, they have animals, so it made a lot more sense to make sculptures, animal sculptures, versus anything else. We still make everything else. We still make curtains, we still make cars. We can pretty much make anything with the flip-flops.
The Ocean Soul Group is striving to ensure that they pass this craft on to the next generation of artisans and conservationists through their various children's workshops. These, they feel, can be more fruitful if the masses are sensitized on the value and importance of art.
Yeah, for the last 10 years, we have what we call school activities. Right now, there's actually one going on, and we invite kids to come. We give them a tour of the workshop, and they get to make something, or a sculpture, or a piece that they get to take home. So it's a hands-on kind of experience for the kids. I think the goal here is you get them while they're young. So yeah, so it's a good initiative that we've had for the last 10 years. I think that's something the government probably could do, or government institutions can do, to help sensitize about art in schools and make students or people alive to the fact that art is here to stay, art is important to us. And I think when people generate that interest, yeah, eventually, I mean, we'll probably find cheaper ways of making these products, or just locals being able to, happy to purchase.
The ground is still vast to cover. Moving forward, the group hopes to do more to save the oceans in different corners of the world and to continue impacting the lives of those they work with and those they make the art for.
For the artisans, they are a proud group because they know their merchandise or products gets to be seen all over the world. For the rest of the team, I think it's just an amazing project, and it's like you get yourself happy because you're doing something good for the environment. At the same time, it's providing employment.
One of the things I would love to say is the fact that you're taking care of the environment. It's a big win for me, and we are actually turning trash into treasure, and it's a big deal.
Right now, we're trying to perfect what we have going on in Kenya, and in the next 5 years, we hope to replicate this in other flip-flop prone areas. We have received numerous inquiries from countries like India, Indonesia, Brazil. They've asked us, can you come and set up shop here? So we want to perfect what's going on here, and then maybe we're able to export that to those locations. You can follow us on Facebook at Ocean Soul, and also Instagram at Ocean Soul, LinkedIn also at Ocean Soul.
Recycling really trickles down to a personal level, so do anything you possibly can to save our planet. Kudos to what the group is doing.